Hi guys, so in this video we are going to see few of the statistical functions that are available in the Microsoft Excel. I'm not going to teach statistics here, so whatever you understand, that will be the thing with these terms. If you do not understand, please go and read statistics again from your max books that were in 11th or 12th standard of yours, right? So we will start with from the ranking. So at our school ages and maybe even in colleges, we would have this rank system. The toppest scorer will get the first rank, while the lowest scorer will be getting the last rank, or even a file mark, that is different one. So here we are only talking about the ranking. We are not talking about pass or fail here, right? So we will start with this. So we have three functions for ranking. So rank.eq and rank.avg. So rank is a older function. It is older than 2007 and before version of Excel, and rank.eq replaces the rank actually. So equal to rank.eq, we will take it first and then select the number. Number is the a mark of this particular student or value of this particular line, comma. The reference will take the reference of all the numbers that are in the given array, based on which you have to give the ranking, comma, the order. So the order 0 means descending order. So the highest mark or highest value will get the first rank, while the lowest value will get the last rank. So that is the descending order, and one ascending will be like vice versa. The lowest scorer will get the first mark and the highest scorer will get the last mark. This will be helpful when you are assessing or evaluating the tenders. So you have the tender values across, and the lowest tender value will be generally accepted in government side or something when you are assessing that. Okay, so we will go with 0 as we are assessing marks. Enter. So this is the rank of this guy. If you copy paste it down or downfill it, you will get the rank of other guys too. So what does rank.eq does is, see, 68 mark is there twice, and it has been assigned the same rank, 5 and 5, right? It is correct. It is how our ranking system works generally, and you won't see the 6th rank any further, because since there are two 5 ranks, a 5th rank holders, 6th rank will be eliminated and directly 7th rank will come in place. So this is how rank.eq works. Rank.avg works in a different way, where just see this, the same arguments will be there anyways. So you are just going to copy paste this down now you would see it has 5.5 and 5.5. again the same 6 is eliminated, but they are both of them are actually not good enough to score the 5th rank, but not bad enough to score the 6th rank. So they have given a rank of 5.5. Similarly, you can see 22 is also there, 15.5 and 15.5. So these are the things in rank function. So rank.eq is what used regularly, okay? And the sample size is the number of items that are available in the selected sample or the selected space. Okay, it is simply a count function that we are going to use. Equal to count, select the range, and you get the result. Okay, just for your understanding, equal to count, select this, enter. So this is the sample size 19. Say if you have some text in here in between, you have to include those as well, because the count function counts only the numbers, the cells which contains a number or a date or something which is number for Excel. Okay, so count function only counts that. It does not count text. Say you have list of invoice number which has special characters, bar, hyphens, slashes, etc., but you want to count those as well. Use count a function. Count a function counts all the non-blank cells in the range. Okay, so even a space would result in a non-blank cell. So you have to ensure that there is no cell that contains only a space. Okay, so it is same as of now. You can check whether the function is working by entering something like this. The count function will return only the number of cells that contains values, but the count a functions will result in the number of cells that do not contain blank values. So if I delete this will become 17 and this will reduce to 18 because it is a non-blank cell. If I enter a space here, it will back to 19. As I said, space is also a non-blank area, right? So changing everything here. Average function, as we had seen earlier, it takes the average of the numbers that we are giving here. So average, select the range. This is the average of the numbers that are available over the left side. So average mark of a student in this class is 51, which is higher than 50, right? So median. In median, the numbers are to be sorted in the ascending order, so that the median works actually good. So we will just copy paste it in the right side and make it in the ascending order. So I hope you know what is the median is. It is the center point of the entire range. That's it. Is to be simple, it is the center point of the entire range. The central value. It is not an average value. It is the center point. Okay, so it is 19 cells in this. 19 values in this range. So the center point would be the 10th value. So that is the median here. Okay, so median equal to median. Select the range that has been aligned in the ascending order. The 54 would come. Right? Mode is a value that repeats multiple times. Okay, the mode means, if we see, we saw 68 repeating twice and 22 repeating twice. So those are the mode. If you have any number that is repeating thrice, that would become the mode. So if say like 50 is repeating thrice here, the 50 will be the mode, repeating 3 times, right? So 50 is the answer for the mode function actually. Okay. Now we will take this. We have 3 functions again in mode. Mode dot single, mode dot multiple. Even though the spelling does not completely say single, it is understood that it is single and this is multiple. Okay. So mode is the oldest version, 2007 and before versions function, which results the single value, and mode single is also similar to that one. So it returns only the single value of the mode. So because we have 22 and 68, 2 numbers are available with us in the mode. But if you use mode.single, it will return only the first number. So if 68 is in the first range, you will get it in first, right? Something like that. Even though you have 368s and 322s, 68 comes first in the range here. So 68 is the answer here. That's how it works. Mode.multiple will return all the modes that are available. Okay. So this will return both 22 and 68 as spill, right? Spill works good in Office 365. If it is not working in any of the earlier versions, you have to use the Control-Shift-Enter formula in order to retrieve the array formula, and you have to copy paste it below the cell to get the next number as well, right? So this is the mode function, and the maximum is the maximum number or the highest value in the entire range. You have to select this entire range, 98. Minimum will be the minimum number of the entire range. Select this. You can select even the left side numbers, because it is so disaligned you cannot find the number directly. If you have sorted it, it is the first value which is the lowest and last value is the highest. If you have not sorted it, you cannot find easily, so you can use max and min formula there. Percentile, again you have to refer to your statistics books. So equal to percentile, including percentile, excluding percentile, 0.1 inclusive, so that you have to refer your books, right? So there is even a oldest compatible version, percentile also there. So we'll just go with percentile.inc, right? And select the entire range here, comma. For 25th percentile, you have to give as 25% or 0.25. For the 75th percentile, you can use the same logic, 75% or 0.75. So these are the numbers here. Standard deviation. Again, I hope you would be having your max book with you. All these statistical formulas, if I want to explain, it has to be a separate class of 1 hour at least. So you have standard deviation formula with you, right? Standard deviation. So there are two formulas here, stdev.p, stdev.s. So standard deviation, it reads as that. This calculates the standard deviation based on the entire population given as arguments. So it ignores the logical values and text. In .s, again, this estimates the standard deviation based on a sample. Okay, so it .p represents, it is the taken from the entire population. and dot S represent it is taking from a sample. So you have 10,000 items with you, but you are going to calculate the standard deviation only based on 100 that is selected from that 10,000. You have to use this stdev.s formula, or if you are going to apply the standard deviation formula for the entire population, you have to use the stdev.p formula, right? So you are just putting this and selecting the entire range. That's it. So this is the standard deviation. So just for example, we will also check the standard deviation for samples. Same formula applies. This is one, but the sample will return a different standard deviation, while the entire population gives a different standard deviation value, because this is not exact. Okay, this is the exact value. The entire population standard deviation represents the exact standard deviation of that values, but this is just an approximate standard deviation that has to be populated, or you have to spread it wide across the entire population, right? So that's the reason there is a change in value here. Variance is just a square of standard deviation, so you can use this to the power of 2 like that, or you can use the variance.p or variance.s, or that means var.p or var.s, as the case may be, like we discussed for the standard deviation here, right? Select that and enter. So 726. So just to check it, 25 into 25 is 725. I hope maybe I'm wrong into this 726.8809. So exactly, standard deviation square is variance. And one of the cool formulas that this percentile, standard deviation and variance are very less utilized formulas, because we won't actually been seeing this standard deviation and variance quite very often. It's very rare case where we see that, but when you're to the portfolio analysis kind of things, you will be using these things very regularly. So one of the or two of the coolest forms of formulas that you could ever see is this, like large and small. So you could not find, see, max and min represents the largest number or the highest number and lowest number. It does not say who is the second largest, who is the second rank holder, who is the third rank holder, or who is 3 ranks above the last rank. No one cares about it, right? But if you want to care about it, you have to use the large and small formula. So we have to find the second largest number that is available in this array. So use the large formula, select the entire array, and comma k. K represents the nth largest value you are required to see, right? So comma 2. Second largest value is what I want to see, enter. So 91 is the second largest value. If I have to see the 10th largest value, just comma 10, enter. That's it. It is as simple as that. You need not like copy paste this and give it as an ascending order and then find the 10th one. Not like that, right? So you can just use this formula. Similar way, small is also there. Small, I have to select the entire range, comma the nth and smallest value you have to see, 3. So if you are going to give 1 here, it is the largest value first. Instead of giving large, select the range comma 1, you can use max formula, right? Similarly, instead of giving small range comma 1, you can use minimum formula. But otherwise, the large and small will be useful for you when you are analyzing what is the largest. Say if you are just checking whether this quarter's revenue is the largest revenue for the past 10 years, you can check with maximum formula. But now you want to see what is the second largest, what is the largest revenue before this quarter, which I have beaten now. So I have to see the previous record, right? So the previous record was 171 and I am scoring 175 now. So I have broke the world record, something like that kind. So you have to see what is the previous record high. So you use the large function comma 2. So that gives you the previous record high. So there was 10,000 of revenue previously. That was the highest revenue. After that, there was a fall in revenue for 4 years. But now you have been in the 11,000 revenue. So you are the topest record revenue now. So that's how it works. So all also works a similar way if you have to compare your cost or something like that. So these are just examples. You can use in many ways if you want to do so, right? We will see about the VLOOKUP using the approximate match type in the next video. Until then, bye bye.